Clover fresh milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover. Welcome back to Afternoon Express, the first show of 2020. And of course, we hope that you're having a wonderful afternoon. Now, with the new Clover Butro oil, a really delicious sunflower and butter oil blend, you won't need like too many ingredients actually to create a really tasty meal. Now our tuna meatballs with roasted tomato sauce is a really clever take on the traditional Spag Bol, and you might already have the ingredients on standby. Now to get this recipe, all you need to do is SMS the keyword Clover to 33650. SMSs are charged at R1.50 each, and free SMSs do not apply. And of course we have the sensational Chef Mo in the house.
Thank you, Jeannie.
Oh, I missed you.
Missed you too.
Can I tell you how awful it is when I've got to cook for myself? I just don't end up cooking, which means now that the new year has started, we need all of your amazing healthy recipes again.
But I trust you were healthy in between.
No, there
right?
was nothing healthy about this holiday.
Okay.
Nothing healthy about this holiday.
It
was all the fun.
Yeah.
No, but so, these are really good ingredients.
These are good ingredients. What I love about this recipe is 3 things. It's the nutritional value, the simplicity of the actual dish, and also the cooking techniques. So it's really simple. Instead of your mince, we're going to use some tuna that has been drained.
And you can just drain it from a tin, shove it into the bowl. Okay.
It's also cheaper than the actual beef mince, and also it's got so much nutritional value with the omega-3s. Excellent for brain health, you know.
I know.
So we're just going to add some parsley to that and a bit of lemon zest.
So I love that these are all ingredients that you will literally have in the back of your cupboard, in the back of your pantry, in the back of your fridge. All already easy access.
And just make them all come together. Added an egg for binding, some lemon juice for that extra flavor, and some fresh breadcrumbs, which you can just, you know...
You can use panko as well.
You could, for that nice extra crunch, and then just season with some salt and pepper. That comes together, and then you're going to make your meatballs. So you just bind them, fill them into balls, put it in the fridge, let rest for about 20 minutes, and then that's what they look like. Over here. Ta-da! And then we're going to fry them off. So we're going to add our butter oil. As you said, it's
really hot.
A lovely butter and sunflower oil blend.
That is such a good combination because often I don't know if you're supposed to cook with... Like, I really am good at making broccoli. Like I told you, it's my favourite thing to make. And I always like, you know, you need the oiliness of oil, but then you want that butteriness.
That buttery taste.
So that's why this is such a good product.
And you also don't want your butter to burn, so you always add a bit of oil to it. And this is just that whole thing in one bottle.
Actually, it's actually perfect because the buttery, like when I do the broccoli like that, it still does get that little burn on the griddle pan. Oh,
yes, love that charry bit.
I'm going to actually make it for you one day on the show. You're going to really like it.
Okay. Looking forward to that.
Pleasure.
Okay, so that's going to go for a few minutes until they're nice and golden brown like that. And then we're going to move on to our roasted tomato sauce. Now, this sauce is the best sauce you're ever going to make, and don't ever make a different sauce than this.
Okay, so this is the go-to.
Yeah, because what you do is just add some vine tomatoes into a roasting tray, add some onion wedges, and then you're going to roast your garlic. And what this does is when it roasts in the oven, the flavors really just concentrate.
But you just leave it like this?
Leave it like that, because when they come out of the oven, you just squash them out.
Oh, okay, so that isn't just the sauce in there?
Yeah, and this is just a bit more butter oil. That's going to go into the oven, season that salt and pepper, and a bit of oregano. And also your chopped tomatoes, because the whole sauce is actually just going to cook in the oven.
Okay.
Yeah, no stovetop.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so then once that is done, this is what it looks like. You just remove the tomatoes from the vines, and there is your garlic. Roasted garlic. If you roast your garlic, it just increases those flavor components. And tomatoes are also a great healthy thing to have. Rich in lycopene.
Oh, my word, tomatoes are my absolute best. I think I have tomatoes in almost every single meal.
Yeah.
I love tomatoes.
It's really good. Antioxidants.
So that's what it is that comes out of there?
Yeah, this is what it looks like. And then just add that to a blender. If you don't have a blender, you could just add it to a pan and just bash it with a wooden spoon. A nice chunky sauce would also be great. So everything is roasted, sweetness of the onions, the acidity of the tomatoes, and that beautiful roasted garlic.
This is absolutely incredible.
And it's so quick and easy to make. And then that gets blended. This is our sauce ready to go. And there are our done tuna fish balls, meatballs. And all we do is just split. You can add some Spag Bol, spaghetti, or...
I have to taste the sauce.
Or I
You've
would just
actually
go-
made my day.
Yeah, I would just use like a low-carb spaghetti or pasta, also vibe.
She was not lying. Not a word of a lie.
Yeah.
This is honestly the best sauce
Tomato
and the last
sauce.
tomato sauce you will actually ever need.
The only one that you should ever make.
I'm addicted to tomato sauce, can I tell you?
Yeah.
I have tomato sauce on absolutely everything.
Yeah.
And this is, this is the win.
Those roasted flavors, it's like bang on
And I
flavors.
love that the only sweetness came from those onions.
The onions,
You didn't put any sugar in them.
No sugar at all. And also the sweetness of the tomatoes, when you use vine tomatoes, it also have a bit of sweetness. So,
Mo, you are amazing.
thank you.
Oh, you are definitely going to want to text and get this recipe because this is definitely the best tomato sauce I've actually ever tasted.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there you go.
You
It's
are
beautiful,
a genius.
rich, thick, just a different take and a different elevation to a normal.
It's only the first show of the
Spaghetti
year, and already this tomato sauce will be my highlight recipe. Amazing.
Yeah, make lots and
those-
then you can always put it away, freeze it and use it for anything else.
You are just amazing. Now, if you like the idea of this really, really simple recipe, trust me, you need to SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 to get this recipe sent directly to your device. You won't regret it. I need some more. Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.